you should never spend money on advertising that you aren't afraid to completely lose. Know that anytime you go in and start advertising, especially online, there is the chance that you could lose every single one of those dollars and not make one back. So never spend beyond your budget. But when you're going into any of your first starting advertising, I would, you know, encourage advertisers to consider like that first month at least to be educational. It's like a learning process. You're learning basically what is working out in the market. You could find that maybe you're lacking in the product market fit section. Maybe it's just the messaging you've been putting out generally in your marketing, not just online but elsewhere, that isn't really responding. Use that initial period as education for yourself and your team, and for the platform as well. Even with experienced advertisers, even with a team that's as good as ours, with a lot of clients, we tell them like the first month is going to be a lot about testing and figuring out what's working and what's not, and then scaling up after that. You shouldn't really expect to scale up too quickly. Most businesses, no matter how good the advertiser who's working and managing the campaigns, no matter how good the product is, you're usually not going to see significant scale very early. What I would tell people is, when they are testing and they are trying to figure things out, expect to leave campaigns running for at least a few days. You don't want to, when you're working on Facebook and Instagram, you don't want to turn ads off and on constantly. That's the idea that many people have. They're like, I want to test something new every day. I want to run these two ads, and then I'm going to turn them off and test something else tomorrow, and the same thing a day later, and the same thing a day later. You're going to get terrible results. Facebook learns and improves itself over time. So you're better at leaving things on and allowing them to kind of learn for a few days at least, instead of just like turning things off and on rapidly. It's a recipe for really bad results, and you really don't learn anything either. If you're spending $50 and testing something out, especially if you have a product that can really scale significantly, like later on, $50 is kind of like, it's nothing. So a lot of what a newer marketer, a newer advertiser should expect to feel, I guess, when they're advertising on Facebook and Instagram for the first time is like, you're going to be uncomfortable because your natural inclinations as a marketer are going to be to test more rapidly than you should and to change things more rapidly than you should. Patience is the name of the game.